Jason Bourne! Yes, I've finally seen this film, and before I get into this film, I want to let you guys know that I reviewed the original three Bourne films, Identity, Supremacy, and Ultimatum. Now let's get started with Jason Bourne. So Jason Bourne, who Matt Damon is back as his titular character, he's now on his revenge trial against the government, who has something to do with killing his father, and that's pretty much all I gotta say. I'm not gonna go deep into this movie because, number one, the trailers didn't really show much about this movie, and number two, there were a lot of surprises about this movie which I'm not gonna spoil in this review. So this movie, I've seen some reviews before seeing this movie. I was blown away by how mixed and negative the reviews were with this movie. So I walked in, seeing Jason Bourne, and I gotta tell you, I really like this film. I really do enjoy Jason Bourne. It's not a perfect movie. It's nowhere near as great as the first three films, even though Supremacy is my least favorite of the three. But now, I gotta say that Supremacy is better than Jason Bourne, because usually I have problems with Supremacy, but now Jason Bourne is my least favorite in the Matt Damon Bourne films. And this movie is nowhere near as bad as the Bourne Legacy, or as bad as that piece of crap right here. And this movie has so many great performances, which I am about to get to. Of course, Matt Damon. Do I have to say anything about this man? He is born for this role. No pun intended. He is born to play Jason Bourne. Man, I'm so bad at jokes. And at 46, he looks pretty darn good for his age. He is definitely in shape in this film. He is buff as heck. Same thing with Ben Affleck as Batman and Batman v Superman. Speaking of Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, it's funny seeing them back in the day in Good Will Hunting, see how young and scrawny they look. But seeing them now, in their late 40s, they look buff as heck. And can we get a Matt Damon, Ben Affleck do a Batman vs. Jason Bourne film? I mean, can we just get that? That'd be so awesome. I mean, Warner Brothers, Universal, come on, collaborate, make that movie happen. Make that movie happen. We also get Tommy Lee Jones as the antagonist in this film, who not really the main antagonist in this film, because like I said, I'm not going to get into spoilers, but he was also very great in this film. Tommy Lee Jones probably is great in everything he does. Well, almost everything he does. Batman Forever. But he was great in this film. Also, Elisa Vandiker, who this is the first time I'm seeing this lady in a movie. She was also very great in this film. Her performance very stands out in this film. She was a great addition in this Bourne franchise. Also, we get Julia Stiles back as Nikki Parson. I gotta tell you, Julia Stiles, that lady does something for me. I'm just telling you, she just does something for me. I don't care if she's 36 or 37 or however old she is, she still does something for me. I don't know what it is about that lady, but she does. I mean, I already know who my next Woman Crush Wednesday gonna be. This lady right here. Anyway, moving on. Oh, so stupid. There's so many things in this movie that I can't really say because it can be considered as a spoiler. There's some scenes in this movie that I was very surprised, especially towards the end of the movie, who the real villain is, who really killed Jason Bourne's father. And there's some things that happen. Also, the first 10-20 minutes of this movie was awesome with the riot scene in Greece, and all I gotta say is somebody died, but all I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say who, I'm not gonna say any names, but somebody died. Jason Bourne and Nikki at the riot in Greece at that action scene was very, very intense. That's probably my favorite scene in this entire movie. But the movie started to lack when it started to talk about this social network thing in DC, which I'm just like, what? I mean, what is the social network subplot in a Jason Bourne film? This is Jason Bourne, not Jason Bourne and the social network. Or Jason Bourne and the social network, or something like, or social network plan, or something like that. I mean, they could have left that out, and it could have been like an A- movie, but really, as soon as it got to that point, and it brought it up again in this movie, which I'm just like, this is Jason Bourne, not Jason Bourne and the social network plan. But other than that, I was entertained by this movie. The action, see Paul Greengrass come back for this movie. I'm so glad he did. Matt Damon still got it in this movie, and I'm glad these two came back in this franchise and they made it pretty good again. The action was great. The performances are great. The cinematography, mostly everything is great except for that subplot of that social network crap. That can be completely written out of the story. I'm gonna give Jason Bourne a B+. Thank you so much for watching. If you have seen Jason Bourne, let me know what you think of the movie in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, if you are new to my channel and you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.